there, I'm X King. Welcome back to another episode where I review films currently in theaters, and today we're talking about Wonka. So, Wonka was directed by Paul King and stars Timothy Chalamet as this young Willy Wonka who arrives in this nameless city to set up shop and basically become a famous chocolate maker. However, he ends up facing several obstacles along the way and must team up with this group of friends that he has made to hopefully overcome these insurmountable odds. So, I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It is easily one of my favorite movies of all times. So, needless to say, this film had big shoes to fill. Now, it isn't as good as that movie, but it does manage to stand on its own 2 feet pretty well, I think. So, the story here is pretty simple. We have our main character who's a likable but naive, insane chocolate maker, magician, and we really want to see him basically achieve his goals. And we have no reason to root for the bad guys at all. We really just want to see them get their comeuppance. So it's a very simple family movie. However, what makes this film work is the execution and pacing. At no point in the film did I feel like the film was wasting my time. And in several moments, I felt like the gap between child entertainment and family entertainment was really filled well in this film. I felt this film definitely felt more family-oriented than just child-oriented. I felt like there was a lot of jokes that I think some of the parents would get. There's enough here that the kids will love. And I do think that parents will come out of this film not being annoyed with what they just had to sit through. At the end of the day, this story is something that I feel like an entire family audience will get and will enjoy watching. That's helped by the fact that the characters are really well done. None of the characters, say, the exception of Willy Wonka, are really well developed, but they didn't need to be. They just needed to be interesting characters with interesting personalities, and they are. But what this film does nail that I was really worried about was a young Willy Wonka. I was worried that they were going to try to do more of what like the Tim Burton did, making it a little too dark. But here it goes more with the childlike innocence of pining for something nostalgic. And I really like that. I really think that works better for Willy Wonka. And I really felt like they developed the character throughout the movie spectacularly. We can easily see why he would become the rich recluse that he is in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And that's helped by the fact that Timothy Chalamet's performance in this film was unexpectedly spectacular. When I heard he was cast as a young Willy Wonka, I was a little bit concerned. I didn't think he was really the right person for the role, but I am happy to report that he kind of proved me wrong. He had a lot of fun, you can tell by watching his performance in this film, and everyone had a lot of fun with what they were told to do in this film. There's a lot of quote-unquote overacting in this movie, but it fits with the overall tone of the story that you don't mind it. In fact, I found it absolutely hilarious at times, and I really thoroughly enjoyed what the actors brought to the table for this particular movie. The visuals are a little interesting. There is some really weird CGI and some really weird green screen effects, but they didn't bug me as much as they usually do. And I think that's just because of the wonderment I felt while watching this movie. And to be fair, let's be honest here. The original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory has not aged well as far as films are concerned, as far as visuals are concerned. So, as long as this film captured the innocent wonderment that I felt the original film captured, I probably was going to be okay with some shoddy effect work, and to be honest, I really was fine with everything this film did as far as that is concerned. The music, well, this is a musical, and the music numbers are really well done, and I really enjoyed them. There's nothing in here that I feel like blew me away. I do think, again, don't want to try to compare Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory to this movie, but I kept thinking there weren't as many cool numbers like Willy Wonka had. But the numbers in this film are still relatively catchy and still relatively enjoyable. I really enjoyed this movie overall, and I had a wonderful time. I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of this movie, and I am genuinely surprised with what I got. At the end of the day, Wonka is a great family movie. If you're looking for a movie to bring your kids to that you feel like you'll get some enjoyment out of, this film is for you. I'm going to give Wonka an 8 out of 10. I was pleasantly surprised, and I highly recommend this film. Anyway, that's what I felt about Wonka. What did you think about it if you've seen it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.